Welcome back everybody, my name is Andrew and this is Kite Army. So today I get to share with you a video that I've been looking forward to making for so long, and that's because I've got two of the best machines right behind me. You want to know what they are? Here they are right here. These are the two top-rated battery-powered lawnmowers ever made. These things are like, have all the features, and guess what? They are both powerful. So today on this field, we're gonna find out which one packs the biggest punch. So let me tell you the two mowers we're working with here today. First off, we have the Ego Select Cut XP. This is a dual-bladed battery mower. It's powered by a 56 volt, 10 amp hour battery. This thing's a monster. Now, the second mower we're gonna be checking out today is right here. This thing's brand new. This is the Milwaukee M18 fuel mower. This thing's powered by two 18 volt, 12 amp hour batteries. So today, as I said, we've got this field to ourselves, and we're gonna find out which one of these mowers packs the biggest punch. So before we jump into the test, there's one more thing I'd like to talk to you about, and that is making sure that we take any variable out of this test that would bias either mower. So the first thing is the grass. You can see it's pretty equal on both sides. That shouldn't be a problem. Now the next thing is the batteries. I've made sure the batteries on both of these mowers is completely topped off. The next item is deck height. So I'm gonna make sure the deck height again is equal on both mowers, and both of these mowers also have sharp blades. And lastly is the speed at which I mow at. That's not gonna be a problem because I'm gonna mow with both mowers at the same time, so that's not an issue. So there we have it. Let's get to testing. So I just completed test one with the mowers. Neither of them bogged down. They did make it to the end. Now there was one interesting observation I made along here. You can see this side over here is Milwaukee, and over here I have Ego. Now on the Milwaukee side, I just feel like I have a lot more clumps of grass like this. Now on the Ego side, it's really clean. The Milwaukee side, more clumps. You see, here's one right here. That's a clump. There's no clumps on this side. Now let's walk down. This is the Ego side we're looking at. The Ego side, the Ego side. Now as I got to the end here, I also noticed the Milwaukee started like missing some larger pieces of grass. There it is over there. Look at the Ego side. Nothing on that. On the Milwaukee, there's still some stalks sitting up here. And again, we got these clumps all over the place. You can see the Ego is perfectly cut still. I think that's the dual blade doing its job. Over here, we got the Milwaukee. Check this out. This is a pretty huge dump. Let's check over here with the Ego. We got nothing. We're clean. So it's a good thing I ate my Wheaties, because for this next test, I'm gonna run as fast as I possibly can with each of these mowers until I bog them out. We're gonna try to like bog these things. Here we go, let's start with the Milwaukee.
Run, Forrest, run away, hurry!
All right, couldn't do it. I guess I'm not fast enough. Next victim, the Ego Select Cut XP. Here we go. It's been a long winter. This guy's not as in shape. All right, neither of the mowers bogged out. In fact, the operator bogged out. So that was a really interesting test. However, I cannot take credit because right on the Milwaukee box, they talk about how this mower is the most powerful battery mower and also gives the cleanest cut. Now, obviously after that test, I have some opinions. I'll talk about them as we go through the wrap up here. All right, guys, so I just completed this video and realized I didn't include this awesome footage from Milwaukee. So this is on the Milwaukee M18 fuel mower website. And check it out, we've got 3 mowers in the middle of the field. We've got a leading battery competitor. Who do you think that is, guys? Well, it's absolutely Ego. Check out that mower. Now, the big question I have right here is, what's this guy waiting for? Like, the mower's running, just move forward. And I bet at this point, he's gonna make it all the way to the other side of the field. Whoa. That was a surprise. Okay, no problem. Definitely the gas mower makes it to the other side of the field. And that is, maybe if they got a better tuned mower, it would have a chance. Listen to this thing. This is why this video is an absolute joke. It just undermines the whole point they're making here about the power of the Milwaukee, because that thing stinks. Okay, but anyway, that's behind us because we're going there, guys. Check it out. We just passed the Ego. I see the horizon in our future. Again, what a surprise. Only 37 feet. Ah, God, Milwaukee's first attempt at a gas mower. What a pity. Now we're off with the Milwaukee M18 fuel. I don't think it's going to pass the... Oh my God, it just passed Ego. Is it going to pass the gas mower? It's going to. Can you believe this, folks? Now, the first thing I want to talk to you about is price, because this is the big deal. The Milwaukee M18 mower that we just saw today costs $1,100. Now, the Ego Select Cut XP that we also saw here today costs $800. So we're talking about a $300 difference. Now, that's a big deal. So there's no question today that we proved both these mowers have a ton of power, so I don't think we need to talk about that anymore. Now, the next thing that we should talk about is cut quality. And in my opinion, the Ego Select Cut XP outperformed the Milwaukee M18 in cut quality, and that's probably because it's got those dual blades. It chops up that grass into really fine pieces, it mulches really well, and just leaves a really clean, tidy cut. So now that we've talked about the power and cut quality of both these mowers, I actually want to show you some of the cool features. Come on in and let's start with the Milwaukee. Now, the first thing about the Milwaukee is it's powered by 2 M18 batteries. It actually does require 2 batteries to operate. These batteries are 12 amp hour high output batteries. These are really nice batteries. Now, the one thing I did notice is when you push the power button on these, you actually can't see the fuel meter. I don't know why that is. I've had other Milwaukee batteries and never noticed that before. Now, the next thing about this mower that I think is really cool is it's got LEDs up front here and some on the side. They call this 360 LED. This actually does work. It lets you see some of the side of the mower as you cut. Now, another feature about this lawnmower that a lot of people were looking forward to is the fact that it's a metal deck. You can see right here, this is all metal. Now, I'm kind of on the fence about how I feel about this, because right down here, like a third of the deck is actually plastic. So if Milwaukee is so opposed to plastic, why is most of the deck, the internal part of the deck here, plastic? So that's kind of like a mixed bag for me. So now that we've talked about what I like about the Milwaukee, let me tell you what I have some hesitation about. First off, I don't love the control panel here. It doesn't face the operator. It faces away, where the Ego, you just feel like it's all there for you. It's kind of like a dashboard. Now, the next thing about the Milwaukee that I think is a little chintzy is they have these knobs to fold down the handle, and they're just like awkward to use. I mean, on an $1,100 mower, I think they could have done a better job than this. Now, the last thing about this mower that I think I need to point out is the fact that it weighs 85 pounds. This mower is heavy. Like, I have to really put some effort in to move it out of my truck. So one of the standout features of the Ego Select Cut XP is the fact that it's a 2-bladed model. Now, these 2 blades mean it just gives a really clean, crisp cut, nice and tight, nice and level. Now, in addition to having the dual blades, Ego actually includes 2 more blades, so you have a total set of 3 blade sets with this mower. One is for high efficiency, one is for high lift, and one is for bagging. So in addition to the dual blades, Ego has a bunch of other features I'd like to show you that I really like. First off, I like the fact how compact this mower can become. First, up here, you just open up those clips like that, close them back down. There's a handle here, and that will fold down the handle, so it's a really small footprint like that. Now, the other thing about that handle on the side here is it also lets you quickly adjust the location of the handle as you're operating the mower. Now, the other thing about Ego that I really like is that all their wires are loomed. There's nothing exposed here. It's all protected. There's no equipment over here exposed. It's a really thoughtful design. So the other really noteworthy thing about the Ego mower, it actually includes this turbocharger. Now it's a 700 watt charger that will charge this 10 amp hour battery in about an hour, but the cool thing about it is it actually has a Bluetooth feature, so it can send you a notification when that battery is fully charged. That's pretty cool. All right guys, so there's no question that both these mowers are super powerful. However, when you're looking at buying a mower, that shouldn't be your only consideration. You should consider other things like cut quality, features, power, runtime. So all the runtime and power, both of these are almost equal, so we're almost just down to cut quality. And I have to say, thanks to the Ego Select Cut XP dual bladed mower, it gives a superior cut to the Milwaukee. So you get a great cut, you get lots of power, and you save 300 beans. So guys, the Ego Select Cut XP, for me, is the winner. I know how hard that was to hear if you're a Milwaukee fan, and I'm so sorry. Just, I got an idea. Take your frustrations out on the comments down below. Get that bad stuff out of your system, and when you're done with that, there's a video right there. You should go and see that video. It won't be as bad. You've already had a bad enough day. Let's go over there.